To this day, I'm still trying to figure out what it is that happened, which made this facial hair come out of nowhere, and I'm still a little bit confused by it. I'm surprised. My family members are surprised. My friends are surprised. In fact, my best friend the other day just asked me if I got an operation done in Turkey or something. I think I have 3 things that could have actually caused this sudden change in my facial hair to happen, and I'm going to share them with you guys, so make sure that you stick around till the end. And also, if you're feeling kind and generous, please hit that subscribe button. Help me reach 20k subscribers. That would be amazing, especially for a channel as small as mine. And also, please follow me on Instagram too, because all of those things help me out big time. So like many men, I have wanted to have a beard for a very, very long time. I think it looks cool. I think it looks, I don't know, it looks masculine. It's something that I've always wanted to have. I actually remember being the first person that I knew of my age to shave. And I had the little mustache, I had the little bum fluff going on like right here, that when I was younger, I shaved. And it's something that I needed to shave. It was this, and it was this as well. So just these 2 parts. What I didn't know was gonna happen is all of a sudden, all of my friends were gonna start catching up. And not only that, but many of them would go on to actually have beards before me, whilst I literally had nothing. I had to keep getting clean shaves because I couldn't grow anything, and I didn't want to look stupid, you know. I wasn't gonna try to grow some bum fluff. And ever since then, when I was like 16, 17, I tried a few times, you know. It didn't really work, to be honest, but at least I tried, because I just wanted to see if it's something that would be doable, and unfortunately it wasn't. Now I had hair here, here, and just a little bit here. I even had a lot of patches going on here, which, as you can see, is basically completely covered now. Okay, so let's go on to the reasons why I think that this has actually come about so suddenly. Firstly, the first thing that I suspect is my age. I have just turned 20. So back then I was still a teenager, but this one is, I would say, possibly the weakest one out of the 3 theories that I have. And the reason why that is because I hit puberty very early. As I told you guys, I had a mustache from a very young age. I had growth spurts from when I was 10. My voice dropped when I was 10. So everything was happening when I was 10. So in theory, the beard should have come much earlier than it actually did, but it still didn't. But at the same time, you hear of the time that so many people's beards start to fill in is in their post-20s, is after they turn 20. So it's, you know, once they actually reach adulthood, which the beard changes start to come in. So I think that this is something which is actually, it could very well be a reason, or at least one of them, as I theorize. I'm making this out to be some like big, huge mystery when it's literally just a beard. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much, to be honest. Many people see a lot of changes in their beards in their 20s to 30s. Heck, I know some people even with the best of beards that have started filling in their 30s. So I do think that there is some validity, and there is a good point to this one in particular. Secondly, I let my facial hair grow out. The last time that I let my hair grow out, my facial hair, sorry, grow out for more than a month was here, right here. And as you can see, there is a huge difference compared to now. But ever since then, I haven't let it grow to the same stage. But you know, it's crazy to see the difference, especially in the sides. The sides have filled in a lot more, and in this area too, the neck area is very, very filled, way more so than it was before. So I think that this is a genuine reason. And if you look at videos and if you look at tutorials to do with the beards, what you see is a lot of people recommend, hey, you know, wait it out a little bit, because those patches will start to fill in. And this is completely true. I don't know how long it's been now, maybe like a month and a half or something. Obviously, I trimmed the hairline, the neckline. Anyway, so I trimmed this, but that's something. And finally, the third and the last one, arguably the cheekiest one, is of course the minoxidil. That's right. Going back to the whole thing about when I was 16, 17, trying to grow out my beard for the first time. I didn't grow out my beard because I wanted to, because I thought it looked horrible. But the reason why I did it is because I tried the Copenhagen is because I tried the Copenhagen beard growth kit, which I did a review for, a tutorial for, a full guide for, which I'm going to leave down below in the description if that is something that you guys are considering. It's not a sponsor, I was literally sent over the product and I made a video with it, and the video actually did quite well. You know, I talked about everything there, it was completely transparent, and I had some people telling me, many people in fact telling me, hey, why do you not try Minoxidil? See how it goes. So I was like, okay. So I did a little bit of research into Minoxidil, and once again, I did do a guide on Minoxidil, which you can find. I'm going to leave it in the description for you guys as well, in case you are considering, obviously, between those. But coming across the research, I found out that the time needed for you to see the most changes was between around 9 to 15 months. And I am at about that stage. I'm at over a year. I don't know necessarily how many months, maybe 13, 14, but the difference has been ridiculous. Like, I had a feeling that this was going to work, but not to the same extent that I did. Not to the extent where, for the first time in a while that I'm growing out my facial hair, people are actually referring to me as having a beard. Do you guys know how crazy it is for someone that doesn't have much facial hair to get referred to as having a beard for the first time? It's completely just insane, and it blows my mind. And, you know, it feels really, really great. And so I think that that third one is, again, undeniable. It's getting to the stage now, though, that like my supply of Minoxidil is ending, and I'm reaching that point in which I'm going to try to phase it out. So this is probably as much gains as I'm going to get for a while. Hey, maybe even the facial hair is going to go away, because some people say that after you stop using Minoxidil, the facial hair goes away. If you guys want to be updated on that, make sure that you've subscribed and that you've clicked the bell, because as soon as I start seeing stuff falling out, I'm going to report back to you guys, because know what we're all about. We're about transparency in here. So again, I think that all of those are undeniable things. As I said, I think the first one is a little bit more weaker, but I think that the effects, comparing literally just to 1 year ago to today, of the difference that my facial hair has had, like around a year ago, it's incredible and it's great and it fills me with confidence. But there is one thing that I really regret, and it is the fact that I literally tried to grow my beard for the first time right after I cut my hair, and like I wanted to have long hair and a beard so much, and I literally just cut my hair. I made a video, once again, link in the description, where I grew out my hair for 2 years and then I cut it for charity at the end. And it was right after that that I tried growing out my facial hair, and the reason was because everyone was saying how I looked 5 years younger, and I was like, okay, I need to do something to balance this out. But there we go, guys. This is what I think happened, which made it so that my facial hair literally came out of nowhere. I'm sure this has happened to many people before for varying reasons, maybe similar reasons, whatever it is. But let me know what you think in the comments. Did you see much of a change between the facial hair like I have, or did you think that it was a little bit more subtle? Also, drop any questions that you may have or anything like that, and don't forget to subscribe and to follow me on Instagram. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you later.